Hello, Lori DiGiulio, massage therapist and NKT practitioner. I'm going to talk about poop and proper poop posture. So I'm at this beautiful Airbnb. This home is an old home that is being renovated into an inn. And what I noticed when I came here was the most fantastic toilet. And the reason it's fantastic is because it's an older toilet. Older toilets are closer to the ground, so that when you sit on them, you are in more of a squat position. Our newer toilets are a little higher off the ground, which creates less of a bend at the knee and less of a squat position. The reason why this is so critical is because the position that we're in when we poop contributes to our ability to poop well. So when we are in a squat position, we're in a position that relieves pressure from the rectum and allows feces to move out with relative ease. People that have constipation, rectal conditions, or anal conditions like fissuring or hemorrhoids often are creating lots more pressure, or they're bearing down in order to poop because their body is not in a really good position to do it. So one of the muscles that contributes to this poor pooping is puborectalis. Puborectalis is a pelvic floor muscle. It attaches to the front of the pelvis and then creates a sling around the rectum. And so it looks kind of like an oval, kind of like a ring. If this is your rectum, when you are in a typical seated posture, the rectum gets tugged at by that puborectalis muscle, creating a kink in it. When you are in a squat position, the puborectalis allows for or softens a little bit, removing that kink from the rectum and allowing you to poop easier. And so that squat position is really, really critical to healthy poops. So I am going to show you how you can hack your toilet a little bit and your poop position to make it easier for puborectalis and the rectum to be in a position that allows for better healthy poops.
All right, so this is our typical poop position. We are seated, feet on the floor. This toilet actually is pretty great. You can see that my knees are fairly high compared to my hips. They're a little bit more in line with the hips. If I wasn't so short, if I was taller, you'd probably get a lot more of a bend in the hip here. But this toilet is pretty good. If you are at home or if you are traveling and you're using a toilet that is not allowing for good poops, there's a couple things that you can do. So there's lots of products out there. You can go to a discount store and get a little stool to prop the feet on. But essentially what you want to do is you want to prop the feet up. So here's a couple ways that you can do that when you're away from home or even when you're at home. So this is just a bin. This is a recycling bin placed at the feet. The height doesn't need to be super high, depending on the capability of your hips and your mobility. It might be a little lower. All you want to do is make sure that those knees get just a little higher than the hips. So you're going to place the feet up on whatever you've got there, a stool or a recycling bin. This puts the hips in a great position, puts that puborectalis and the rectum in a position that allows for great poops. If you don't have anything that you can kind of figure out to prop your feet up on, everybody's done this. All the poop enthusiasts have done this. You get yourself a couple rolls of toilet paper, you place them at your feet, and there you go. You've got just an instant better position to allow for that rectum to empty and to empty well without having to bear down. Hope these tips help. Healthy pooping is super important to our pelvic floor and to the health of our genitourinary organs. So I hope you take some of these tips and incorporate them into your poop habit.